It's day 47. Chat. I think we need to go to the... I saw that coin, Vanillis, in the opening cutscene. Yeah, I saw that. I saw that. Just sitting here. One of the ones we threw in. Yeah, we got a big fat stack of money right now. 65 coins. Out here we need the schoolhouse still. One of our threads is placing all the schoolrooms. We also need the shrine. There's the shrine. There we go. This is perfect. This is perfect. Right, okay, so... Whoa, whoa! This is the box we bought from the... from the shop after we got cursed. The trunk is locked. Something tells you it should stay that way. Something tells you it should stay that way. Do we just put a coin in, take it back out, get cursed, try the box? Do we do it? You only get one shot at this. This would waste the shrine. But I'm gonna do it. If shit blessing that... Well, we might as well just put one coin in, right? Might as well just drop one to get blessed. Vanillis is saying, wait, hold on, stand back, stand down. Can we uncurse ourselves afterwards? No, you're cursed for a couple of days, I think. You can't put more money back in after taking it out, no. So will we just do it now then? Will we just take a cool blessing? We'll put all of our money in. We'll put all of our money in. And if we get the one that lets us change this room to a room in the house, it might be time for us to do the major progress. The Blessing of the Dancer. While drafting, you may pay coins to spin floor plans. You may pay coins to spin floor plan. No, gems, sorry. Yeah, that one's whatever. Right, I'm going to take my coins back out and we're going to get cursed. Take back gold. Better not. We're taking back gold. You have been cursed. Each time you draft a bedroom, lose a step. Hallway, lose a coin. A key. Green room, lose a gem. Shop, lose a coin. Red room, all of the above. It lasts today and tomorrow. Right, can we open this now? No, we can't. Even cursed, we can't open this. Interesting. Okay. It's because it's locked. Something tells me that it should stay that way. Do you think we just need a key? Do you think we literally just need a key? Let's just go get a single key and see what happens. Now, don't we have a few more passwords to try out here? tried to get lavatory while cursed. Oh my god, guys. I've just realised something. The whole point of this computer is that it can log into the other computers. So we could be starting every run, coming out here and doing our lab experiment. We could log into the lab computer from here. And do our experiment before we even start our run, every time. Okay, cool. So, what were the passwords? Been saying that for ages. But gave up. We've only been able to log in here a wee while. Try SWNH. Remember, they all have 5. They all have 5. All the other passwords have 5. And the one that has the highest access, we know, doesn't have 5. The note specifically said, okay, we'll allow that password even though it doesn't fill our, like, usual standards of name length. So, like, you remember, the one for actually getting in is Babbage's, which is Ba-Ba. They're all 5 letters, first and last are capital. Now, what are the 2 that actually get us in again? Hang on, user data. The 2 that actually get us in are Tomk and Murr. She's got personnel access, she can only see this page. These 2 have admin access. They can see everything bar a few things. We need someone who has the next level of access. And we don't know what that password is. But they specifically say on this computer that it does not follow this naming convention. That might mean that it's longer, that might mean that it's shorter, who knows. But one of the notes on this computer says that it doesn't follow this naming convention. Anyway, let's log in as one of these other people so we can do our experiment. I'll try all of these. HSSP. Swan. SHH. What if we do the whole password? Like, what if it was the whole, like... Oh, but that was a capital A, interestingly enough, that we saw on that guy's... on the computer. You know, the image we've got of the security cameras, the A was capitalized. I don't know if that's going to be anything. Let's try sync. I doubt it's sync S, because that's 5 letters, and the clue is that it's not 5 letters. Swan Song HSSP. No, oh look, it can only be, okay, it can only be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It can only be 10 letters. What was on the security monitors again? It was a word that said, it said Swan Song HSS. But the A was capitalized. The only one we know for sure is the A, and it was capitalized. Just the Swan Song. What if it's just the HSS? What if it's literally just like HSS? Nah, okay. Right, let's try and find that note. Check the orchard for those torches. Yeah, we should do that too. Yeah, I saw that. I'm glad you've brought that back up again. Yeah, that's a good point. Right. I'm going to show you these. Hang on. Just move a small count. No, I'm going to show you this note. Where is it? Nope. 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 There's the first admin key we got, but there's the notes of it being removed. There's a turn through the RTA while Blackbridge is open. Yeah, there we go. Archive access. Full access and access to archived admin logs and deleted database. That is the one we need. None of the ones that are recorded on here actually have archive access, but that's the one we need. Now, where is the one that talks about the name? Yeah, here we go. Here it is right here. As requested yesterday, new admin key created. Though the requested name doesn't quite fit with our typical length formatting. So, that's actually not somebody who's getting the top level of input we need. We also need to do something with the sundial at some point. Yeah, very possibly. Very bloody possibly. Right, well, we go check either way, right? Let's do network settings. We want terminal timeout settings? No, we want... No, get away. Electronic mail, no, it's... Yeah, that's fine. Return to menu, is it this? No. I was sure we could log into the other computers from here, but I guess we can't actually. Or maybe we need a higher level of access. My mind actually just got wiped. Right, I'm gonna go have a look in the courtyard, the apple place, the orchard. Also remember, there's still this. We've never figured out what we're doing there. Yeah, that was the first password we ever tried, Pinky Power. Now remember, if you remember, one of the cutscenes for Alzara looked like it showed this room. But we've been in here before. We've seen and done everything I think there is to see and do in here, I think. We've never actually come back in here for quite a long time. One of the valves, that's what was in here. Oh yeah, it was lamps. It looked like that room, but it was lamps, right? I noticed something in music room, by the way. Go on. Go on. Wait, isn't this telling us a time? Isn't that the whole point here? Like, I've just realised, like, couldn't we be actually, if one of us knew how a sundial worked, but then we'd be able to, I don't know. Something about there maybe being candles out here. Candles out in the orchard. I'm not going mad, right? We were talking earlier about how there might be candles. Someone said there were candles out here. You know that note already. Oh yeah, it's the one about the sheet music, yeah. It could be these things, maybe. No, I get confused all the time. Don't you worry about it. There's one of our levers there. Okay, cool. That's fine, that's fine. We press on. It's always worth checking and double checking these. We might have actually figured out a time with Sundale if we had a compass. Interesting. We also saw this gate open at some point in one of the cutscenes. Remember one of the Alzara cutscenes said a gate left open, but not by you. What a strange video game. Oh, you think it was this gate here? Yeah, yeah, that's a good point, actually. Right, so what are we even doing this run? We're cursed? Do we just end the day? We'll go hallway so we can get across. I think that gate was the gate here. Try to get a key. And there's one after garage. Yeah, there's one after garage as well, yeah. There's our lab. Okay, let's get a key and go back out to that box. Oh yeah, remember we're cursed, so like, we try to take blue rooms as much as possible. Try to take blue rooms as much as humanly possible. Right, here we go. Ejin, I want you to know, for the past like week and a half, that's the last thing I think about before I fall asleep at night. I see that scene of us standing at Alzara's wee thing and someone peeking through the door watching us. I think about that all the time. But that's never come back. That's like the most haunting thing we've seen in this game is that image. It's terrifying. Why did they show us that? I'd honestly rather they didn't. Yeah, everyone had completely different answers. I think A3 is the one because we've got the security card. A3 makes sense because we've got the security card. Not sure how often we're going to draft shops, like 3 at most in a run. Small chests couldn't hurt, they've normally got good stuff in them. Yeah, I guess we'll go small chest. Yeah, yeah, why not? Yeah, why not? Let's do that. Did anyone say that exact combo? If anyone said that exact combo, congratulations. You did it. Right, we won. Oh, there's security. That's perfect. Let's do it. We've got the security card. We've just taken a challenge. Take hallway key and try opening Pandora's box. Yeah, true. Let's just get a key ASAP. Yeah, that's a good point. That's a good point. Right, hang on then. Let's, key card, let's... Hi. Yeah, let's just get a key. I don't think a key is going to open that box outside. I really don't. I think it's going to be something unique and special. But I could be wrong. Right, let's get a single key and run back out to the shrine then. There's boiler. We need it for like 3 or 4 of our threads, so I'm gonna take it. You literally have a key. No, I don't. What are you talking about? What are you guys talking about? Look up there. You have a key in the hall. Oh, there's a key in the... Fascinating stuff, actually. That, yep. Yep. YouTube, I was actually testing the... I was testing the Twitch chat. I left that key behind on purpose to when you have the keycard, because keycard doors are always on unless we turn them off. Yeah, that's true. The only one is the it's purely because of the red room, the black room, the one where the power goes off when you walk in. That powers that door off. Oh, we actually can open this with just a key. The key does not fit the lock, probably for the best. Huh. Okay, so we come back with a prism key, a sanctuary key, the secret garden key. We just come back with a bunch of keys. Every time we get a new key, we come and try it. The lockpick kit, yeah, brilliant. Yeah, sure. It has a triangle lock, look. Oh yeah, it has like a... Oh no, it looks like it has like a little padlock on it. It's got like a little red padlock dangling. Do you see that? Oh no, maybe that's not what that is. Hang on, I'm gonna get right up to the screen. Oh yeah, it's just like a little red padlock. This is gonna be very bad for us. Oh, the sledgehammer, of course. Yeah, okay, okay. There's plenty of options for opening that thing. Let's go try and find a few of them. Morningstar, sledgehammer, different types of keys. We've reached a point now, really, where a lot of the threads we've got left to pull on are going to be, like, hard to pull on. Like, we're really having to go out of our way here. Right, we've got den, bedroom, or the ballroom here. I wonder if there's anything in the ballroom. Whenever you enter the ballroom, set your gems to 2. The ballroom is actually good for being cursed. The ballroom's great for being cursed. Yeah, let's do it. Might be a puzzle in here too. Open the room directory real quick. One second. In Eclipse Ball, 1952. She was a freedom fighter to free her son. It was us, you know, like she... Whoa. What the f... Doesn't that look like that can move? Oh no, they're all like that. Okay, doesn't matter. Yeah, that looked a little like this could be like slid across there, but... It's just the design of the thing. An opulent hall with a polished mirror floor. The steps, look. The step, yes. It's a path. Oh, I see what you mean. Like the steps are coming in the room up from the top room and walking round the... What the hell? I'm not sure that actually is anything, but that could be something. Right. Bedroom's the only thing that doesn't dead end us, so I guess we bedroom? Dance, Nero, dance. No other room in the game has that yet. True. Right, well we... Bedroom here. If we store room, we just lose the gem. We need to walk that path. You think so? I don't even think it makes a full actual path, like... Like, look, if I... Look. Look at the direction the feet are going, like... Oh yeah, see what you mean, it's like... I do see what you mean, okay, yeah. They're coming down, going left to the front of the piano, doing a little circle... And then they walk back out the room. Or they walk... Yeah. Okay. Okay, I'll do that on the way out then. I'll do it on the way out here since it's from this direction. So they come down. They walk by the piano. They do a little circle here. They go around to this chair. And then they go out the door. I'm not sure that did anything. Right. Breakfast nook, chapel to open up. It's probably observatory, right? You didn't follow the steps exactly, really? I'm willing to do it. I'm willing to do it. We could also just go and get the gems back in the observatory as well. I mean, from the room we were just in. Right. Torch room. There is 5 diamonds. There is the apple. And there is the wedge. The slice. You just spin where the steps turn. Oh, really? Right, well, we've just picked up a shitload of gems. So I'm not going back in there right now. And we'll lose all these gems we've got. We spent all our stars. I know. We really did. We really did. Right, I'm going back to the powered up room here. Ideally, in this room, we'll be able to power somewhere up. I don't know if... I don't know. I don't know, but let's do it. Thank you for the entertainment this evening. See you again soon. Thank you for being here, Kezer. Thank you for following and for subbing. A bloody good soul. The newest member of the puzzle posse. Right, here we go. Darkroom continues the power. Darkroom continues the power, so it's probably that, right? Yeah. Let's see what's out the other way. Although it's a red room, so we just lost one of everything. Yeah, I forgot about that. Ah! Can Den be powered? Is Den one of the powered rooms? I should have turned the thing. Den can't be powered. Can Kitchen? Can Kitchen be powered? Shit. I think Kitchen can be. We can't take Archives, can we? That would absolutely ruin us. It would kind of ruin us. Right, so Archives is the only one where we continue powering, or we just do the power from out of the dark room. We make this our progress path in the dark room, the just Archives. Okay, fine. Here we go, folks. Archives can, but red. Might as well make the room as cursed as possible, right? Locked. There's only one room that's powered, so we're gonna take the other two aren't powered, so we're taking this one. It's a red room. It's the furnace. We've powered up the furnace. Here we go. This is the run. Right, can you, just for now, come back this way? So now we've got a dead end down here. The powered up laundry room, powered up weight room, or archive floor plan. The archived might be the freezer, right? There's a chance that this is the freezer. Yikes. Yikes. Whoa. We're in trouble. Why did you walk in? Yeah, great question. We took freezer previous day. Yeah, he's right. We took the freezer the previous day. What a terrible run. Welcome to the worst run of all time. Welcome to the worst run of all time. We're taking the aquarium and at least get a star. Oh, it's one of every... The aquarium is 2 of every room. We just lost 2 of everything. That counted as 2 of everything. Ah! This is the worst run ever. This is... This is... This is... Right, we need to figure out what this room is. What is this room? And we need to go to dig in the bedroom. It might be... I don't even know, but... This cabinet had a key in this room and this room. And the cabinet looks like it has 2 more drawers. So it's almost definitely going to be this room and this room. And I think the secret to doing the bedroom one is going to be planting it where we have a treasure map, maybe. Because we almost did that before, but then we didn't have the shovel. Anyway, should we put this run out of its misery? The secret to doing the bedroom is your mother. Oh! Oh! What an absolutely terrible wee run we've done here. Can we set this fire? Yeah, we got a lot of money, like. We got a lot of money. Pantry with dead end us. I guess it's archived. I guess it's archived. Hey, it's the thing. It's the place with all the money. Look how much money we've got. God damn. We could do something with that amount of money, like. What a terrible run. Please, casino or showroom. Yeah, true, true, true. Casino or showroom would be great. Oh, right, yeah, because it's, yeah, yeah. Right, Ooh. Yeah, let's go run around in the ballroom for a bit. Let's do that. Chat believes the ballroom in this one it's coming from the entrance hall side. They're going up and round. They're going, yeah. The shoes are pointing that way, so it's like they're doing a spin on the dance floor. Yeah, they're going round to the piano, doing one spin on the dance floor, and back out the room. Right, let's go do that then. Oh, we're out of step. Wow. YouTube, you've just seen the worst run. The worst of the worst run. We end back here looking out at the fountain. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. Holy shit, that was bad. Look at that tiny little place. Complete and utter breeze block. Look at that tiny little place. No key card now. Oh. Oh, and we're curt. Oh. Items found too. It's day 48. Are we still cursed? Are we still cursed? We are. I'm gonna see what happens if we just end our run. I think it's Christmas today. Wait, really? You think it's in-game Christmas? Interesting. It's December 24th. Will we just end the run then? Shrine. We see if we can get the shrine, yeah. It's Xmas tomorrow, yeah. Let's just end this run and do the next one then. It is. It's Christmas today. It's Christmas today. Each time you draft a mechanical floor plan, you may permanently adjust its rarity. That's pretty good. It's one of the rarer items we've had. We could adjust rarities, yeah. I hope this 5 minutes of content will get uploaded to YouTube. So is today in-game Christmas? We should play this out. Okay, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's see what we get. Let's sort of breeze through here. We've got the hallway, we've got keys, we've got, you know, we're... If it's a bit obvious what we need to take, I'll take it. Will we go commissary here to get some items? Shouldn't have taken that key. Yeah, perhaps. That's actually a good point. Let's spend our money here. We'll take the sledge. We'll take the shoes. We'll take the mask. And we'll take your bloody magnifying glass. You never know when we're going to find new lore. You never know when we're going to find new lore. Lab or observe? They're both good rooms that we want to take. That's the flower one. That's just loads of gems. And there's one wee gem. Right, we got... Should have went back to Grotto. Yeah, these are all blue, so we're fine either way, but what do you think? Mar says the dining room, Goatman says the workshop. Yeah, we've got a battery, I suppose, yeah. Dining room does connect the rooms up nicely. It just says drawing room, one of each. Interesting, yeah, I suppose we might want to keep the gem. We might want to keep the gem for when we're desperate. Yeah, I'm gonna go dining room here. The workshop's common, so we'll see it again. I'm not sure we want the drawing room in this wee corner. Right. The entrance hall, we could pantry north, we could spare right through, or we could nursery here. Pantry purely because we're cursed. Like, pantry's the only one that doesn't hurt us. Curse-wise. Vanillus agrees. Now we could workshop to carry on. We could courtyard, but we would get hit with 2. We'd lose... Wait, what would we lose? I'm not sure what we'd lose. What happens if we make a house with only blue rooms? Oh my god, then that's how we become the Blue Prince. A key. Yeah, so courtyard would lose us the green room thing and the corridor thing. I might just take workshop to be safe. Might just take workshop to keep us, and then we get a gem. Green room is gem, so we'd lose. But we already have. Yeah, so we'd spend the gem to cut, and then we wouldn't even lose it. Yeah, I might just go courtyard then. We might get the shovel. Oh, we've got the hammer. So we could try that safe outside. You know, the cursed box. We've got the hammer, so we could try the cursed box. We don't have the shrine shit. You're right. So this is spare green, right? Broken lever, not bad. A wee gem, not bad. Right. The terrace, green rooms don't cost gems to draft. Could be brilliant here, actually. That's not bad at all. Still a rare room. Still one of the rarest rooms. And then, obviously, that helps us with being cursed, actually. Reducing the cost of a set of rooms helps us loads. Yeah, I'm gonna go terrace here. That is the smart move, I think. We need terrace to check. Okay. If only we had the shovel. It's security. It's security here. Like, oh look, we can, interesting. It's already commonplace and it's gonna stay that way. So we will just continue. We don't have key cards. Yeah, you're right. We don't. So let's set it to low and press on. Right, we got corridor, we got chapel, we got furnace. We got redraw. At some point we are gonna have to try and do the powered up furnace next to the freezer, but that's gonna be a tough run. And we shouldn't do it when we're cursed. I think this has to be a redraw. These all suck. Gonna redraw. Then again, corridor loses you a key, right? And we don't have any keys. So corridor is no punishment. Is corridor's keys? It is, isn't it? Yeah, it is, and we didn't lose any. Perfect, okay. Look at this. The ink furnace and freezer have to be touching. The time that we melted the freezer but not the box, they were not touching. So yes, the two going theories is either the powered up furnace or having them physically touching each other. Right, bedroom is the only one that keeps us going on. Dorm dead ends here. We'd have to go back to security. Solarium dead ends here. Let's go bedroom. Heyo. Compass and a bloody treasure map. That'll do. Where's it for? 6. 6 up. Right here. We're a ways away from there. Yeah, we'll go crash the game there. We'll go crash the game there. Right, Den is the only one that keeps us going and keeps us safe. West Wing Hall would use up the 1 key we've got, and we just don't want to do that. So I'm gonna Den. I'm gonna Den. Nothing lying about in the den. Okay, right, pressing on. The workshop is the only room that doesn't screw us. Let's take the workshop. Oh, you are currently... What are you currently? You're currently commonplace, and we want it to stay that way. So let's put you back down to commonplace and keep you how you are. Lockpick kit, nice. The game is also subtly, I don't know if you've noticed, but the items we get here on this table, it's never been an item that like can't be combined. Like, that was a double negative. The item on this table is always an item that is in one of the combinations. Perhaps you will find the time to discover today. Yeah, we really need that clock tower. We need that clock tower. Right, so we can actually make the Mega Hammer. Should we make the Mega Hammer? The Power Hammer. Should we make that and then try our best to get the, No. No. In case we need the other one? In case we need the other parts? I think try the soundproof lockpick. We've made that, and it was like a better lockpick, but it wasn't, you know. How did we make the soundproof lockpick? It was the lockpick and the... we don't have whatever other item that needs. Remember, we've made all 8. We've got the trophy for making them all. Right, we'll make the Mega Hammer. You hear people singing Living on a Prayer outside your house. Whoa. Right, let's try and get the, let's try our best to get the bloody greenhouse, which is only on the east side, so let's head over there. The greenhouse is only ever on the east side, so we've got some traveling to do to go over there. Right, West Wing Hall would obviously open us up in both directions, but we'd lose a key. Boudoir would get us dice, obviously. What do we lose for a bedroom? Boudoir, it's Christmas. What do we lose when we take a bedroom? We lose footsteps. It's footsteps. Right, couple of dice. We're up to 4 dice now. Anything sitting around? No. Ba-ba-ba-ba. Right, we've got the library, which continues as on north. We might as well take the drawing room here, get us in both directions. Yeah, it's probably the drawing room, right? No, library, you guys think? Check the hammer. Check the hammer. Oh shit, yeah. Oh, yeah, that's not a bad idea, actually. I'm not gonna do it right now, but that's actually a really good idea. Oh, coat check Israel, yeah. Shit. I don't know what to take here. Right, I'm taking the library. Let's do it. Because we ordered that book, didn't we? We ordered the book. This book was graciously gifted by Simon P. Jones. That's us. It's December 24th. Bam. Christmas tomorrow. I don't even know what we didn't have broken out of this, but this is one long bit. Oh, that wasn't there. Okay, there we go. There's some stuff. This is one big, long book full of the pacification of Fen. We've read a lot of this already. I'm just not sure what bits. Look how big. Jesus Christ. Okay, right. Strap in. The end says, still Arinda. For this is, despite everything else, a land rich in history, a land of myth and wonder, a land that sprung forth the greatest empire the world has ever seen, the land of our fathers, of our mothers, and of our children. This land is, after all that happened, still Orindia. Interesting, okay. Today the realm's inherited by the three, Fen-Ares, Arch-Ares, and Araja. What the hell? Yeah, a lot of this was censored the last time. I just can't remember what. And there is a lot of writing here. I don't know if I want to sit and read this entire book. I'm not gonna lie. Do it. Okay. Okay, let's do it. Story time. Arindia was once the name used to designate the realms of the Eastern Waters. Though the term is no longer employed in the halls of politics, nor commonly known to the average citizen, its memory flickers in the hearts of those who hail from the lands that it once encompassed, and many of the elder generations in hushed circles still refer to themselves as Arindian. Yet, we must not let the flame of our history dwindle into the obscurity of whispered conversations, nor permit our leaders to enjoin us to abandon the name of our land. We must keep alive the embers of our past and preserve them for the generations yet to come. And that's exactly what our mum was doing. Hold on, let's move me out of the way so you can actually... Yeah. Get me out of here. Ajira. Most historians mark the beginning of the First Era, often denoted as Ajira, by the ascension of the first king of Arindia, whose name, Oris, would later grace the burgeoning township in which he was crowned. Oris was known, before his coronation, as a prominent merchant lord of considerable means and affluence, whose sway in the region made him the ideal candidate for the unification of the surrounding provinces. Regrettably, history is not always forthcoming, and the surviving records of those bygone days are mostly limited to trade agreements and sales receipts. Nevertheless, we can deduce from these ledgers that Oris had but one aim: expansion. The territory spread forth from the heart of Oris, and by the end of the 1st century, the black banners of Arindia could be seen fluttering on every hamlet and hostelry. Along every thoroughfare from Oris all the way to the western banks, a new kingdom was born. There's Castle Arindia. It looks kind of like our house. Black. I thought we are red. Well, I think red's the people who took over the country. Because those notes we found down in the basement from our mum and our pals were like, to the black seas, to the black shore. Which actually makes sense, because remember, the black rooms were only like whispered about when the game started. It was hard for us to find black rooms, so it's almost like how the black place has been written out of history. Second Era. It was the 4th king of Arindia who split the vast domain into 3 equal shares, 3 realms for his 3 children. To the eldest he granted the fields and mountains of his great-grandfather, the middle province and heartspring of the kingdom. The eldest accepted the gift and called his new realm Arinda Ares, after the angelic paragon of royalty, Arinda. To the youngest he bestowed upon him the realm of Arch Ares, the land of the northern storms, a wild and untamed expanse which at the time was not as developed, but a good deal more vast than the eldest brother's lot. And to the middle child, his only daughter, he gifted her the southern region of Araja, the mystical realm of the ancestors, a land steeped in tradition, magic, and the poetry of the old tongue. You guys are all going to fall asleep. The third era. Isn't that the name of like a... I'm pretty sure that was a really... The third era? Was that not? No, I'm thinking of the third age. Doesn't matter. Different video game. Shut up. As the second era drew to a close, the 3 sovereign realms had achieved a period of remarkable progress and prosperity. Each of these 3 distinct regions ruled by their respective sibling monarchs had blossomed, cultivating the bountiful resources of their lands and developing a unique character and culture that set them apart from one another. Despite these differences, the sibling monarchs managed to maintain friendly relations throughout their lives and were known for their cooperation in matters of trade and transportation. The succeeding generations of their heirs continued that tradition, and the third area was defined by the construction of a vast network of railways that spanned the length and breadth of the land, linking the northern mountains of Arch Ares, Arch Ares, to the southern shores of Araja. The southern shores of Araja, that's that symbol. Our dad's the symbol of the thing. This development facilitated travel and commerce between the 3 realms, further strengthening their bond and laying the foundation for the promise of a prosperous and bright future. A promise that would unfortunately, as many readers will soon find, not be kept. The fourth era. As the kingdom of Arinda Ares entered the fourth era, a different kind of ruler took the reins of power. King Desolates III. We've heard about this dude. Was the king who listened to the voices of all his subjects, from the most influential advisors to the humblest of citizens. He was a king who often was seen among the people, eating, drinking, and conversing, a sight that shocked not only the gentry in the court, but the masses as well, who could scarce believe that they as peasantry would ever sup with the crown. Desolates was renowned as the king of the people, and it was therefore a surprise to no one when he made the decision to move the capital from the secluded mountains of Reddington to the public stage of Auris. The capital was in Reddington. To the public stage of Auris, leaving castle and court behind. The people were overjoyed by this choice, and the city welcomed their king with open arms and great fanfare. Yet not all were swayed so easily. There were those that viewed the king's conduct to be unbecoming of his station, and were wary of how readily he could be persuaded by the tears and tales of the common folk. These dissenting voices planted the seeds of discontent, which took root in the lawns and gardens of the nobles of Fen, or as I have been instructed to say, the grand city of Fen. The fifth era, the era of ruin. After the passing of King Desolates III, the fourth era came to an abrupt end. Thankfully, the king died naturally in his old age, surrounded by his people in Auris, far away from the growing unrest among the western city of Fen. On the very next day, the 6th of October, the self-proclaimed Prince Learson of Fen declared himself the true monarch. This declaration was bolstered by a surprising number of supporters, due to the fact that Desolates IV shared his father's good name, but little of his virtue. As the prospect of civil war seemed inevitable, the realm's regiments were hastily recalled from the frontiers to stamp out and put an end to the Fensurrection. However, instead of restoring order, what ensued was a savage and merciless campaign against their own people. The gardens of Fen, once a centre of splendour, were transformed into a battlefield, as the cries of the innocent echoed through the city streets stained in red. This was all blocked out in the original. We got none of this. These 2 pages were completely gone the first time. The brutality of the pacification of Fen did not go unnoticed by neighbours. As sympathy for the city surged, allies came forward to lend support. Among them was the general of the Northern Regiment who, sickened by the barbaric actions of the other battalions, joined forces with Prince Learson to form a formidable army. Together they leveraged their political influence and favours to persuade the nearby realms of Arch Ares and Nuance to join their cause. However, even with the tide turning in their favour, victory did not come easy. The War of the Fifth Era lasted 22 years and saw buried one in every 3 men. Prince Learson himself added another number to the casualties. However, even in death he had won. Oris had fallen, and with it the realm. The black flags that had flown for 5 eras were burned, and in their place red banners were hoisted in honour of the fallen of Fen. The few remaining members of the former royal family fled in fear, and their lives to the south forever exiled. I need a drink, give me a second. God damn, this is the most I've ever read in my life. The current era. Today, the realm inherited by the 3, Fen Ares, Arch Ares, and Araja, once again stands united as allies. Though the distance between our people has grown, our connection to this land remains as strong as ever. The spruce and birch that span across our realm serve as a constant reminder that we all share a common past. And as those trees continue to grow, so do our hopes for a common future. A future where we are not defined by the colour of the banners we raise, but by that which connects us, a land that which we all call home. For this is, despite everything else, a land rich in history, a land of myth and wonder, a land that sprung forth the greatest empire the world has ever seen, the land of our fathers, of our mothers, and of our children. This land is, after all that has happened, still Orindia. Damn. Idjin, maybe our mother was from royalty. Yeah, I get the feeling it's going to turn out that we are the. I think we might be the king or the prince or the. I think the final puzzle of this is going to be us finding out that we are like the king of Arindia or some shit. Right, I'm taking a photo of this. We need to go to room 46. Yeah, we do. Hang on. Camera. Click. Cool. Right, so what you thinking, Vanillus? We need room 46 for what? Deeper lore than League of Legends. Sorry, I was deep in that book for a long time there. So I wasn't reading the chat. I was in. Okay, let's go. Remember the pins. Yeah, the pins. Yeah. Right, we've got... Oh, shit, the gallery. We could go to room 8. Guys, it's time to go to room 8. Holy shit. It's actually... Please don't have 4 different puzzles. Please just be the 4 same ones that we had before. Yes, they are. Oh, thank God. Oh, we've already done them. And they're open. Perfect. Presumably we'll unlock room 8. Right, we want to use this key on a locked door on the 8th floor. Right, I guess we take the boiler room here. It's a power source. Yeah, I'll take the boiler room. Why not? Chapel. Boiler. Boiler is currently commonplace. It will stay that way. Thank you. Rank 8 ASAP. Yeah, we are on... We want to get up to rank 8. We really do. Nobody dig spots down here. And I don't have a shovel. Okay. Did you route Steam to the red box already? No, we don't really know how to do that. I'm not really sure how we get Steam down there. I don't think we've quite figured out what room down here. Oh, that red box. Oh my god, that red. Guys, it's that fucking red box. Wait, hold on. Is this one going? Yeah, this one's on. Hang on. It goes to there. It comes. No, that's not right. It's that one, and then it's. No, piss off. Stop that. How have we never even thought of this? There, it's lit. Holy shit. How are... That's the box for the Mar. Down here in the... This red box is the red door. We're gonna... That's the... Ah! We're gonna get in that bloody red door. Holy shit, we're getting in that red door. Oh, but the things... Oh, right, we'll go this way. Right, Pool, armory... Pool, yeah, I guess. Armory could be good. I see 2 armories in a row. I guess it's armory. Torch, mace, shield. I'm using key 8. I'm using key 8 here. Oh no, wait, it won't work, will it? It won't work. The key does not fit. Yeah, because we're not going on to... It's the next one up. We might get to room 8 here. Right. Oh shit, no I didn't. Oh, fuck's sake. I did not mean to click on that. That's not good for us. Although it's locked. Oh my god, it's locked. No, that's exactly what we want. Because now this will be locked. And we can go special keys. Key 8. Oh! Oh! Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, we have made it to room 8. It ding-a-linged like it was a shop. Mundanity, avarice, sloth, gluttony, wrath, lust, envy, hubris, pins in an a shark thing. Whoa. Hey, whoa. What the fuck? The sum of my sin, as it is penned, is a number within the room we are in. To first begin, place me within a bin, with an N within its sin. I recommend you think again if I am ever in a bin far from the fin. They've got to go in these... Oh my god, there's a... Right, oh shit, okay, oh... Settle in. Settle in. The bin I tend to wind up in is near the bend, in the tail of the skin. The bin I tend to wind up in is near the bend in the tail of the skin. In the tail of the skin. Like a sloth sitting on your arse? Sloth? Envy, hubris? I don't know. Right, next. If we spend a min or 10 lounging in the den, you'll know which bin I'm often in. If we spend a min or 10 lounging in the den, you'll know which bin I'm in. What bin am I? That's sloth. You're sloth. A minute or 10 lounging in the den. You are sloth. You won't find my bin in between sin, for I deserve to be in a bin down on the end. It's this room. I deserve to be on a bin on the end, like mundanity or hubris. Oh, is he hubris? Like, yeah, that might be hubris, isn't it? I deserve. Yeah, you won't find my sin in between sin, for I deserve to be in the bin on the. Yeah, you might be hubris.
Raiders detected.
Oh!
Welcome and enjoy your stay.
We got raiders from Razgris in the building. Welcome in! Welcome in! I was watching Razgris stream just earlier today before I started. But I'm a lurker, I never say anything. Welcome in. We've got Bueller. We've got, oh, a first-time chatter. Ginger Beef Jr. It's a great name. Raspberry Raid. Welcome in, everyone. Welcome in. We are solving puzzles to do with the deadly sins. To first begin, place me within a bin with an N within its sin. A bin with an N in its sin. So it could be mundanity. Remember the statue that said something about the bend of the tail and the skin? Look at the floor rug. Oh, the bend of the tail. The room we are in. I recommend you think again if I'm ever from the bin far from the fin. Bin with an N within its sin. To my chagrin, my neighbour's sin is written within to fit it all in. This is hard spoilers. Don't watch if you don't want to spoil yourself. A beautiful puzzle game, yeah, for real. For real. If for real, this is... The bin I tend to wind up in is near the bend of the tail of the skin. So are you envy? Maybe. You won't find my bin in between sin, for I deserve to be in a bin down on the end. Huh. I mean, he is literally... The description of that is hubris. He's describing... Like, he is showing hubris. That's gotta be right. But you're on the bend of the tail... I don't know, right? Sorry, right. What's the elephant? To my chagrin, my neighbour's sin is written thin to fit it all in. It's this one, mundanity. That's the one that's being written thin. That's the longest one. We do love a shout out here, Razgris. Yeah, mundanity's the longest one, so I guess you're avarice? To first begin, place me within a bin with an N within its sin. A bin with an N within its sin. It could be mundanity, it could be envy. Let's say it's mundanity for now. The sum of my sin as it is penned is a number within the room we are in. The sum of my sin as it is penned is written within the room we are in. The sum of my sin as it is penned. I mean, there's a big 8 in the room, yeah. But you're going back on the wall, I don't know. I recommend you think again if I am ever in a bin far from the fin. If I'm in a bin far from the fin. So you're either envy or lust. Let's put you on lust. Because this one says, the bin I tend to wind up in is near the bend in the tail of the skin. So, what's envious? Sorry, you said something was envious. I recommend you think again if I am ever in a bin far from the fin. Swan is lost, yeah, I think that is lost, yeah. Because he says he's near the bend, which means it's this one. But he's he's showing hubris and describing being on the end. So this one definitely goes here. I'm not sure we've nailed this. I share a trend with my neighbour's sin. A letter and its twin appear on each bin. A letter and its twin appear on each bin. A letter and its twin appear on each bin. So what, like 2 T's or 2 O's or a letter and its twin? The only one of these that has multiple of the same letter is gluttony. 2 T's. But he says he shares the trait. Hang on. I share a trend with my neighbour's sin. A letter and its twin appear on each bin. A letter and its twin appear on each bin. On each bin. That doesn't make any sense. Why is it Wrath? What does it share with the... I don't understand that one at all. The sum of my sin as it is penned is a number within the room we are in. The sum of my sin. The sum of my sin. What the fuck? Let's just put you here for now. Let's just dump yous all in. Let's just dump yous all in. It's gluttony. Why? Right, that is not the answer. We've done something wrong here. But that's fine because... it says it shares it with the neighbour. It shares it with its neighbour. Greed plants a seed which will destroy us all if we succumb to greed. I think hubris is wrong. Yeah, I'm not sure. Let's check. What do you say? You won't find my bin in between sin, for I deserve to be in a bin down on the end. So he could be like lust, or he could be, you know, he could be mundanity. So let's take him and put him back on the ship. Can I put... Nah, I can't. Okay. So let's take this one. The bin I tend to wind up in is near the bend of the tail of the skin. So let's take him and put him in here. Monkey Man. He lives in here. I can only assume you won't find my bin in between sin, for I deserve to be in a bin down on the end. What's this room called? This room is room 8. We are in room 8. How are you doing, Emily? Oh yeah, they both share. Okay, avarice has 2 A's. Mundanity has 2 N's. That's a good point, yeah. Gluttony has 2 T's. Envy, lust, hubris. Yeah, none of them do. That's a good point. Look up. I don't know what you're saying, buddy. Like up here on the roof. If you mean look up in the chat, sorry. I swear to God if I saw that. Yeah, there's 2. Right, yeah, so these 2 share a... Right, so... Hold on then. Can I pick you up? Yeah. Where's the one that said that? I share a trend with my neighbour's sin. A letter and its twin appear on each bin. Yeah, it's the bunny. The bunny definitely exists in one of these. The bunny is on one of these for sure. So we just need to figure out what the other one is, but the bunny exists on one of these, I'm almost certain of it. Now, if the one says that it ends on the end, I deserve to be in a bin on the end. Let's put you here then, dog. and put the rabbit here. And then we'll take the dog and put him in a bin on the end. And then... Okay, so now we've got a bunch of other ones to play with. You say you're at the tail of the skin, which I guess means you are definitely there. Let's just pick these up. Oh no, wait, that one is definitely for sure. The sloth, hang on, yeah. We got that. If we spend a min or 10 lounging in the den, you'll know which bin I'm often in. That is absolutely sloth. We know that to be true. Dog's hubris. I think the swan is envy. Envy might be lion. 10 mins in the den. Yeah, it's a clue. I recommend you think again if I'm ever in a bin far from the fin. If I'm in a bin far from the fin, so he's in one of these two, envy or lust. The swan is in either envy or lust. So let's check out the other three. The sum of my sin, as it is penned, is a number within the room we are in. Try lion and envy. To first begin, place me within a bin with an N within its sin. So we tried them in mundanity, sloth, gluttony. It could be gluttony, it could be wrath, it could be lust, it could be envy. You think it's envy? Try lion as envy? Okay. Then if that's the case, then the swan must be lust. Because the swan says on it, you know, it's near the fin, so. Keep in mind the lion could still be gluttony. Oh, 8. You count 8. The sum of my sin is a number within the room we are in. Gluttony, 8. Yeah, hang on. No, it can't be gluttony. Yeah, it says an N. To first begin, place me within a bin with an N in its sin. Gluttony has an N in it. It could be that. It just might not be. The penguin is gluttony. Right, there's a wee penguin in gluttony. So you there is written thin to fit it all in. I guess that could be gluttony too. So are you just wrath? What? What? We got some allowance, and we got the room 8 trophy! You have been awarded the room 8 trophy for solving the puzzle in room 8 on rank 8. Room 8 on rank 8. Is that what we get? We get a wee trophy? God damn, okay. Right, moving on. Okay, so... Parlor for the gems again? Whoa, it's 1:15 in the morning. Yeah, we're going parlor. Right. 2 of these statements are true. That actually could be true. The statement on the blue box is true. So if the statement on the blue box is true, then they're both true. So this would be false. The gems are in a box with a true statement. So then the gems would be in here, so they're all true. So then this one is false. The gems are in a... So that's a lie. So the gems are in a false statement, so they're in here. This is a dupe puzzle. They're in black. I'm leaving because I take my medication. Yeah, fair. It's black. I'm not sure we've had any duplicates. That's interesting. That's our first, like, duplicate one of those, I guess. And boudoir gets us round to the antechamber. The other two dead end us. We could re-roll boudoir or a wee re-roll. Solar. Bood. I guess we could go into the antechamber at some point. Yeah. We've never been in Solarium, have we? Yeah, we have. A couple of times. Isn't it the 25th now? No, that's tomorrow. That's tomorrow. That's tomorrow's Christmas. No, wait, isn't it? Today is... Oh, no, yeah. Wait, how have we got two boudoirs? Oh, we added a second one in the Chamber of Mirrors. In the Chamber of Mirrors, we got a boudoir. We took it. Yep. I got a bit confused there about how we had two of these. We made it to room 8, y'all, and all we got was this lousy trophy. Right, do we want any of these? I'm tired. We need to get to bed. Like, it is bedtime for busy boys. Oh shit, the red door. Oh man, yeah, the red door. Hang on. Screw it. I'm gonna go see the red door. I'm tired. I want to go to bed. I'm gonna go see the red door. I'm gonna go see the red door right now. The run is over anyway. We have no other ways to go. We have the, yeah. Yeah, true. Yeah, the run is over anyway. Yeah, that's a great point. Okay, screw it. Let's go see the red room. Red room. I'm not sure what I was doing there. It's locked and we've got no keys. Boiler room, eh? We get the extra steps because we've got the boiler room. Bam, 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 bam. Right, let's go see the red room. Take me to the red room, father. Lockpick all the great hall doors. I'm actually exhausted. I am going to go down here. We are going to see what's in this red room. And then I am honestly going... I'm not even going to upload a video to YouTube tonight. I am going to finish this and go straight to bed. I did not mean to start the stream so late tonight. That's very annoying. I should be on early tomorrow. I should be on during the day tomorrow rather than at night. Wait, where is the red door again? I'm losing it. Red door. Red door is this way. Who we raiding? Great question. Let's see the red room and then go to sleep. Yeah, for sure. Oh, please tell me this is open. Please tell me this is open. What the fuck? Oh my god, this is rad. Where are we? What are we doing? There's another 4 up here. Oh shit. Okay, right. Oh shit, right. How many exits is there? That looks like 1, 2... Shit. Okay, oh my god, this is exciting. Right, here we go, here we go. Ah! Whoa. This game's so cool. The game I like is cooler than the game you like. No, this just turns it. Shit, how are we gonna... No. No. We're gonna need to have it so that the bottom one can get us here, and then the top one... Right, okay, right. No, I shouldn't have turned that. Hang on. Let's do this. Let's do this. Now, are you one of the ones that raises it? Are you one of the ones that raises it? You are not. That's unfortunate. Right, it's fine though, because... Just let me think for a second. Do we stick with you? Do we stick with you then? Nah, this isn't what we want, is it? We wanted to get over to that one that raises it, which we do from here. Yeah, I think we want to go back. Suppose it doesn't really matter. We can get round from this way, but... Yeah, hang on. I think I know what I'm doing. I think I know how to do this. We need this spun right the way round. To here. Right. Now, I think it's this one here that raises them. Yeah, okay, but the problem is, if we raise it... We're you know, we're stuck here. We're trapped here. So we need the bottom one to be in a... It can't be that we do something like this and then end the run, right? Like we place the top one and come back another run? No, because we'd still need to get through from here. Yeah. We need it so the bottom and the top line up, but I'm not even sure how we're going to possibly do that. Right, so... What if I do this way? What if we go this way? Just trying a few things, just trying a few different paths. Let's see what we can get up to. Does this one raise it up and down, or is this another spinner? This is another spinner, okay. But... Huh, okay. We're not in immediate trouble yet. Give me a second. Let me think about this. How many other places can we get to that one from? So see if we put it there. Can we get... Oh shit, we can get there. Hang on. We can do this. We can do this. Yep, this is it. We go round here. Rather than going through here, we go all the way round to this one. Which will let us lift this here. And get us back here. Right, okay, hang on. This is it. This is what we need. Let me think about this for a second. Okay, so now we bring this one round to us. We bring this one round to us. Yep. Here we go. Then we want whichever one of these paths. Yep, hang on. Change the drink, the thing. So it comes from up there, so we want... Shit, hang on. We want... Drink. 2... 3... Would get us there. See, this is the right, look, so this is the issue, right? Is... This gets us there? This gets us there? Yeah, look. This is annoying. This gets us there, but the place we come out... Oh, no, wait. Is this... Huh. Oh, we can turn it from here. We can turn it from here. Shit, yes, of course. Okay, right. So, is it the one right above us? I think it might be the one right above us. Oh my god, this is cool as hell. I'm actually, like, tingling. This is so cool. It's not the one right above us, damn it. It's the one next to it. Right, okay. It's one over. But remember, we can do both orientations. So we can turn it one to the right and then a bunch to the left and do both of them. So we want... This is one of them. That's one of the orientations right there. This is really exciting. I'm having such a time with this game. Every time I feel like we're winding down on the end of it, we find something new. Here we go, right, okay. You've got nothing. There's... Oh my god, is that the mirror? Remember the spooky mirror in the Alzara vision? Anyway. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh, what? This could be anything. We've learned so many 4-letter words. Huh, this doesn't have all the letters. Try HSSP. Simps. HSSP. Okay. This does not have all the letters. That is very interesting. And it doesn't have an H at the beginning. Huh. Right, what do we see in there? Oh, look! That's a room blueprint. There's a room blueprint in there. There's one of the gems and one of the letters. We need in there. Swan. Swan. There's an 8. There's an 8. It's not Swan. Why is there an 8? Is there any other numbers in any of the other ones? Hang on. The game's just messing with us. I don't know if it means anything, but the K has a wee full stop next to it. Look, you notice the K has a little dot. Right, should we go try the other side first? The last one has to be an 8, you think? What's our, you know... You think it's an 8? That could be a red herring, like. Mar. Maybe this is the puzzle. This right here is the puzzle. We have to pick all the letters that are different. Alright, what you mean? So like the 8's the thing here. It's a bit worrying because the K has the dot there, so I think that might just be a part of it. Fuck. Fuck. The K has the dot on the last one too, unfortunately, so I'm not sure it's something like that. Right. Let's come back to this. Let's come back. This is obviously the... Let's go get the other one first. This is obviously the end of the place. Let's go in there first. That's at least not closed. God, we are so close. We are putting in every 4-letter thing that has ever happened in this game. Every one of them. So it's that one there we want, so it's... This might unlock cursed mode because of Shadow Simon. Oh! My name is Shadow Simon. Right, there's the other one. Let's do it. I love the idea that we're gonna touch the mirror and then Shadow Simon's gonna be like, finally, I'm free. And we get trapped in the mirror forever. Oh, there's something written on this mirror. full drain, entry oh my god, look, it's the fucking, it's telling us how to get in there. Yeah, down one to get the dock, we knew that. Oh, one of these bloody boxes. Foreman's log 228 from 1917. After 10 days of pumping up water from the underground spring, the reservoir has finally been filled. It's a shame that the old station has to be flooded as a consequence of this action, but I suspect this may have been the actual reason they chose to build the reservoir here, and as an engineer I agree that flooding is preferable to collapsing the entire tunnel. On the bright side, now that our water supply is no longer limited, we can start to leverage steam to a much greater extent. I suspect by this time next month the steam-powered hoists at the main site will be able to run 24 hours a day. That looks identical to the temperature chart. Yeah, it really does. Damn. Let's see, 502. There's been a bunch of these foreman's logs lying about. I'm not sure they actually mean, you know, the numbers on them or anything. Full drain we did. Entry level we've done. We've done all of this. This is an allowance thing. God, do I have the energy to do this? I don't know if I do, like... Do I need to make them all black? Yeah, I do. This is going to be a nightmare. This is going to be a nightmare. Hang on. It might not be that bad, actually. Hang on. I fucking hate this game. Right, oh, this one's actually quite easy. Hang on. No, wait, yeah, there we go. I don't hate this game. Who said that? Let's get our stupid allowance token and move on. Right, let's get that padlock now. Give me every 4-letter word that has been even remotely important in this. There's swan, there's song, there's Mary, there's... God, I don't even know what we got to get in this padlock. I can't believe it's 1:30 in the morning. I did not plan to come on for like a... to this long. Kirk Darren, bring out the notepad. I've ran past it. Could brute force it. I mean, yeah, we could. God damn it. Right, here we go. Notepad. Let's try... Mary, Matthew, no, security night, boudoir, the photo of the tree, the bookshop, Clara and Simon were married in 1985. Is the word blue here? Is the word blue? Nope. Swimbird and swan song. Swimbird and swan song. I guess we could try a swim here. Swim, bird. Nope, there's no R. Damn it. Let's try song. There's no N on this third one. Try dare. There's no D here. There's no D here. Shit. Oh, we're so close. Ah! Right, let me think. Do we just not have this? It's purposely letting us make the wrong words again. Do we just not have this puzzle, or is there gonna be something that we don't? Nope, that was for a different puzzle. We needed the steam for the red room. We still need the clock tower at a certain time. There's that 1-100 in the grotto, but I don't think it's to do with that. Fuck. Can we assume it's something 8? Red 8? Nah. Imagine. It must be something 8, right? It must be something 8. Or the 8's to throw us off. This is exactly what they want. They've fed us the number 8 the entire game. And now they've just put it on one of these options and we're like, it's gotta be the 8. I'm going through these notes again. Hang on, we're bloody getting this. Keep the 8 there. God. Brute force. Rec 8. Re 8. Red 8. Rel 8. Re-I 8. Oh my god, is it gonna be like a word? Is it gonna be like a word that rhymes, that, like, you know, associate? Have you tried password? Look, we need vowels check. Yeah, vowels, that's... yeah. Hydrate. Key 8. Room 8. Oh, god damn. What could this be? Let me think. Let me bloody think. So we used the steam-powered thing to get here. It opened... We used the steam to open the red door. Behind the red door is this room. We turned the thing. One of the things is over there. There's a new floor plan over there. Try straight. S-T... Is it milk? Is it soda? Oh, it could be sock. It could be the word sock. No, it's not. Fuck. Oh my god, it's est8. Est8. Oh my god. No way is it estate. That's amazing. Oh, there's no S. Can you imagine? If it was a state. hyperventilate. God, we are so close. Who... Give me... Right, hang on. I'm checking. I'm going to go through my... Where is the photo of the family tree? Where is the photo of the family tree? Where is the photo of the family tree? God, we've taken a lot of photos of this game. It just keeps going. Oh, there it is. Okay. Does anyone have like a name that has an 8 on the end? Baroness or Ravel? Baron Thomas Sinclair, Herbert Sinclair, Simon, Mary, Clara, Lionel, Lady Ashlyn, Lord William Epsom. Nah, there's really nothing. Mount Holly family tree. Nah, I don't. Nah, it's nothing to do with that. Numbers, Mason. Try Prince something. Prince. Try locate. Locate could be a good shout. Locate. Nah, there's no C. Shit. Lock 8. Damn it! Move the thing all the way left. What, this? And click on the... Yeah, we have to click on it to make it open. We've been doing that with every one, though. Choco got me thinking, what if it's a date with 8? Oh, like, what if it's like March 8th or something like that? Like, shit, okay, I see what you mean. So let's try Mar for March. There isn't an R. Okay, is there a C for December? There was a letter on December 8th. There isn't a C for December. Is there a V for November? No, there's an L. There's an L? Try July. Try UL. No U here. Right, May. We try May next. Yeah, let's try May. Okay, let's try May. May 8th. It's fucking May 8th. Whose birthday was that? That was our mum's date of birth or something? Oh my god, was that our mum's date of birth? Wait, we took a photo of that. We took a photo of our mum's date of birth, hang on. No, we didn't. I'm such an idiot. Why would I not have taken a photo of that? Oh, I did. No, she was born on the 22nd of January. Doesn't matter. Right, here we go. I knew we would be looking at as soon as we uncovered the first spire, but it wasn't until the first floor plan was unearthed that most of the crew realised what ruins we were exhuming. The border was the same pitch as the sunless cavern we found it in, a dark-trimmed floor plan of ill-fated Arindia. We had found an authentic black print. The sooner we seal this site back up, the better for us all. We found an authentic black print called the Treasure Trove. You found a secret floor plan. Would you like to permanently add the Treasure Trove to the drafting pool? Yes, we bloody would. Of course we would. Oh, Number one. Number one. May 8th. Oh, May 8th. Dear Baron Sinclair, to begin, my name is Worth Lord. My father used to work for your father, the Right Honourable Baron Thomas Sinclair, between the years of 1915 and 1918. The former having died last month at the advanced old age of 89, may he sleep in soot and ash. He left behind his widow, 7 children and 30-odd grandchildren. I write to you today, however, not to inform you of these family affairs of little consequence, but to tell you a little bit about my father. He lived his life towering above us, in solemn silence like many members of his and your father's generation. He never spoke of the work he did in the mountains of Reddington, or the famous estate in which he was stationed. He never spoke of the work he did in the mountains of Reddington, He never spoke of the Baron, not once. I tell you this only to relate that he never betrayed the confidence your father placed in him. The secret he kept for your family, he took with him underground. His elderly comrades and colleagues from his old mining outfit proved, however, to be not nearly as discreet and considerate with their words. During the wake, fueled by a seemingly endless supply of spirits, these venerable gentlemen embarked on a journey down memory lane, recounting as much of the good old days as they could dredge up. While such reminiscences might typically be dismissed as the fanciful ramblings of age, the volume and specificity of their accounts lend a certain credence to their words. Now, me, I am not a presumptive man. I don't presume these stories to be true. I don't presume your house is host to secrets of this magnitude, yet. I find myself irresistibly drawn to the idea of sharing these tales, true or not. They seem, after all, stories worthy of being heard. I wonder if my current abundance of idle time fuels this urge. Perhaps I have too much time on my hands. Perhaps, if one were to engage me in some worthwhile and profitable enterprise, my eagerness to pass the time by telling stories would be curbed. He's been blackmailed. I eagerly await a response from your lordship, Mr. Worth Lord. We're not blind to the irony of blackmailing you for a blackmail letter, and we're not proud to join the endless procession of those who have knocked on your mailbox looking for a handout, particularly so when our methods lack the refined sophistication and class that this author so effortlessly wields. So if you recall, we found out on the computer in the office that at some point, someone who was blackmailing our uncle got a hold of these 8 letters and said, we've got a hold of your 8 fucking letters and we'll send them back if you give us a bunch of stuff. And our uncle did. So this is one of the letters we got, and then this is a note from the people who took it being like, hey, we're giving you it back, just so you know, it's pretty funny that we're blackmailing you and one of the notes is also blackmail. Right. This run is over, right? Whoa! Whoa! The fuck is that? That's not even... What are we seeing in there? The Black Prince. Holy shit. Black Prince. The Black Prince. Ah. Right, wait, do we just end right now? Is this run over? Black Prince actually goes so hard. Yeah, it really does. It's an old castle in the capital of Arinda, down here in the Holy crap, right, we need to save this. This has been an amazing run. We need to save this. This has been day 48. This has been an incredible bloody day. Alzara, the notice said we'd only see 7 of the 8. And so far we've seen... Yeah, there was 8 notes and we'll only see 7 of them, was the first thing we ever wrote down. And so far I think we've seen 6. It said we'll only see 8. No, you've done this before, Mar. There was 8 and you'll only see 7. It was the first thing we ever wrote down. But you've made this mistake before. The perplexing villa.